Good morning, everyone. My name is Specialist Kyle Bowles, and today I'm going to be your instructor for the class on performing voice communications, which is task number 113-COM-1022. The overall risk for today's class is pretty low. We're doing it indoors here. Just some things to keep in mind is that in the event of a fire, we're going to follow the established fire evacuation plan, which is we're going to proceed out the front doors, down the stairs, the nearest staircase, out the front doors, and to the circular drive, where we'll perform a roll call, make sure everyone is accounted for, everybody's safe. Another thing to keep in mind is we are here in the clinic, so just watch for any needles that were left out, any scalpels, ensure that everything is put away properly, and if you see any medical equipment that was not put away properly, just let me know and we'll get that taken care of so we can prevent any unnecessary injuries. Electrocution risk, we are working with radio equipment today, so just make sure that if you see any exposed wires, any damaged equipment, that you don't really mess with it, just let me know so we can get that out of commission, get that taken care of. Make sure you're hooking up all the equipment properly. If you have any questions, just let me know. And finally, in the event of an active shooter, we do have the Army's run, hide, and fight plan. So we're just going to hunker down and use whatever's around us to fight back. Okay, so before we get started here today, I'm going to do a brief pre-combat inspection checklist. So some items I would like you to hold up for me would be your assigned radio equipment, your water source, your pen or pencil, your paper, and your call sign sheet that I handed out to you. All right, I see that everybody is holding that up for me to see. It looks like everybody's got it. All right, good. Okay. So once again, today's class is going to be over performing voice communications via radio. That is task number 113-COM-1022. The foreign disclosure is this training product has been reviewed by the training developers in coordination with the Headquarters Training and Doctrine Command Center for Initial Military Training, CIMT, Fort Eustis Foreign Disclosure Officer. This training product can be used to instruct international military students from all approved countries without restrictions. Conditions: given 1, operational radio set for each net member, warmed up, set into the net frequency. 2, a call sign information card consisting of net member duty position, net call sign, suffix list, and a message to be transmitted. 3, situation: the net is considered to be secure and authentication is not required. 4, ACP 131 note: this task may have as many net members as there is equipment available. Each net member must have a different suffix and message to transmit. Standards: perform voice communications by entering and leaving the net in alphanumeric sequence and use of correct pro words, phonetic alphabet, and numerals that result in successful communication of the message. There are no special conditions, there are no special standards, and the overall safety risk, as mentioned before in the deliberate risk assessment, is low. Okay, give me just 1 second to get all my things gathered here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go over the performance steps. So performance step 1 is going to be to enter the net. You'll determine the abbreviated call sign and answering sequence for your duty position. You'll respond to the NCS issuing a net call, otherwise known as the net control station, and you will answer an alphanumeric sequence. Note, at this time, the net control station acknowledges and the net is open. Performance step 2, you will send a message. Listen to make sure the net is clear. Do not interrupt any ongoing communications. Call the NCS and tell the operator the priority of the message you have for his or her station. Receive a response from the NCS that he or she is ready to receive. Send your message using the correct pro words and pronunciation of letters and numbers. Get a receipt for the message. Performance step 3. Leave the net in alphanumeric sequence. Note, the NCS acknowledges and the net is closed. Note, the following call signs are used in this task in an example: net call sign, echo tree echo, NCS, echo Fowler 6, S1, echo tree 9er. Answer in alphanumeric sequence. You receive a call from the NCS who issues a close down order. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the demonstration here. For demonstration purposes, I'm just gonna be using my hand as the radio equipment, as I don't have any radio available to me here currently. Okay. So performance step 1, which was enter the net. So the call sign that you are going to be responding to, that you're assigned to, is going to be echo tree 9er, and the NCS's call sign is going to be echo Fowler 6. Okay. So the NCS is going to issue a net call, which would sound something like, Echo Tree 9er, this is Echo Fowler 6, over. And you would reply you would answer an alphanumeric sequence by replying Echo Flower 6, this is Echo Tree Niner, over. Then the NCS would reply Echo Tree Niner, this is Echo Flower 6, Roger, out. Okay, we're gonna move on to the demonstration for performance step 2, which is send a message. So obviously you're gonna listen to make sure the net is clear. You don't wanna interrupt any ongoing communications. Next, you would call the NCS and tell them the priority of your message. That would sound something like this. Echo Flower 6, this is Echo Tree Niner, routine, over. The NCS would reply, Echo Tree Niner, this is Echo Flower 6, Roger, over. You would then reply with your message, Echo Flower 6, this is Echo Tree Niner, routine, time, and the example message here would be time 0800, water resupply needed at the training site 1, 2, tree, flower, 5, 6, 7, 8, Niner, over. The NCS would then reply with the receive the message, which would sound something like Echo Tree Niner, this is Echo Flower 6, Roger, over. For the final performance step, leave the net in alphanumeric sequence. So the NCS is going to acknowledge that the net is going to be closed, which would sound like Echo Tree Niner, this is Echo Flower 6, close down, over. You would reply Echo Flower 6, this is Echo Tree Niner, Wilco, over. The NCS would then reply Echo Tree Niner, this is Echo Flower 6, Roger, out. At this point, close down order has been acknowledged, and the net is now closed. So I'm going to, any questions for me? Okay, since there are no questions, I'm going to give you guys about 5 minutes here to go ahead and practice these performance steps. And once practice time is over, we're going to get into the evaluation phase. Alrighty, everyone, practice time is over. So I'm going to come around to each individual group, and I'm going to observe you performing each of the 3 performance steps for this task. Be advised that failure of any task is going to result in a no-go for today's training. Okay, evaluations are complete. All right, so now that training is wrapped up, we're going to go ahead and do a quick police call of the room, make sure we clean up any trash, get all the equipment sorted and squared away. Alrighty, so there were 3 total soldiers tested today. 2 of you were successful, 1 of you was a no-go. So for the that one no-go, we're going to go ahead and do a retraining on here, same location, on the 18th in 2 days from today at same time, 0800. Make sure you bring the same equipment. Oh, and we're going to go ahead and do a quick, now that we have the retraining assigned, we're going to go ahead and do a quick post-training inspection just to make sure everybody has all their equipment. So if you just hold up your radio equipment, your water source, your pencil, pen, paper, call sign sheet. All right, looks like everything's accounted for. Awesome. Alrighty. We're going to move into a quick after-action review now. So what was supposed to happen today? What happened today? Yes, voice communications training, correct. What went right and what went wrong? No issues? Awesome. So any suggestions for how I could improve the training for next time? Sorry about that. All right, no suggestions, training went as planned, awesome. Alrighty, so summary for today, we were doing the class on Perform Voice Communications, which is task number 113-COM-1022. We went over the conditions, the standards, the overall safety risk, went over the 3 performance steps. We allotted some time for practice. We did your evaluations, and one of you needs a retraining, and that retraining is going to be on the 18th of November. Same time, 0800, same location here in the clinic in this room. There were no injuries or damaged equipment today, which is awesome. That's what we like to see. And all of my control measures were implemented effectively. So that concludes today's training, and at this time, I would like to request to close out the training site. I'm going to go ahead and get all my paperwork squared away here, and I will see that one soldier for retraining on the 18th.